Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Trial Gaming Sports. Today we are back with Madden 25, MUT Journey, episode 155, and Roster Revolution Release 17. Now, I gotta say, just to be upfront, not a good release. not a good release in my mind. We can obviously go take a look at them together, but yeah. Dan Skipper did not sell, so I'm trying to sell him again. If he doesn't sell, we might use him, but he's still going for like 3 mil coins at this point. He did drop off a little bit. So, yeah, if he doesn't sell, he doesn't sell, and it's kind of whatever. You know, it is what it is. I'm not too worked up about it, but hopefully he does indeed sell, because I would like that. Okay, so Roster Revolution, here we go. So the newest ones we have, I believe, 2 limiteds, James Cook and Bobby Okereke. Let me see if, okay, here's James Cook. So James Cook has, I believe that's ankle breaker built in. Yeah, ankle breaker, and then his buckets are evasive and backfield match for 1. Not really worth it. Goal line back, jukebox, spin cycle. By the way, this is a limited, right? It's like, what does he get? He gets nothing. You know, no angry runs. No, I mean, if you come in here, you don't even see Truz, angry runs. He's a limited 99 at this point that doesn't have any good abilities, which big sucks. And then Bobby Okereke, where are you? Here he is. Again, no Cardinal chems in this, so it's not like we really have to worry about anyone. 97 speed, 98 to sell, 6'1", 235. Gets dual threat, higher chance to defeat pass blocks and disrupt catches, which is okay. You know, it's dual threat. It's cool. Okay, it's a unique one. Pick artist for 0, tackle supreme for 1. You'd go pick artist here, whatever. Mr. Big Stop, Forcer Supreme, and mid zone KO for 1. You know, it's like okay, because then you could just go in here. You could, you know, there's stuff here, but it's like for a limited, he doesn't get avalanche. He doesn't get anything baked in like that. Dual threat's cool, but again, unlimited. It's kind of disappointing. We have 4 champions: Jalen Reed. Okay, here. Where am I going to find them? Okay, Jalen Reed, Kate Otten, Joey Porter Jr., and Jerron Baker. Here's Jalen Reed. Here's the wide receiver. Packers obviously has a Yak 'em Up built in, 99 speed, 94 jump. Yak 'em Up there. Route Tech or Slotomatic for 1. Gets mid in elite, human joystick, or short in elite for 1. These 2 are 0. Feels really weird. After that, you kind of just look at his other buckets, like, okay, he has 0 bucket, but yeah, he's all right. You know, Yak 'em Up, but Route Tech for 1 is kind of meh at this point. Yeah, kind of rough. Next one I see here, Joey Porter Jr. There should still be a Jerron Baker, Brisker. I said Baker, didn't I? Javon Brisker, and then we still have Kate Otten. But yeah, 98 speed, 99 cell, 6'2" corner, has bottleneck baked in, which is amazing. Third bucket gets deep route or inside shave for 1. And then his other bucket, I believe, is secure tackler, bench press, and medium route KO. That's for 1 though. So I mean, not bad, but like, you know, you're really relying on that bottleneck, and I think there's better corners at this point. Here's Jerron Brisker, strong safety. Has avalanche baked in, 98 speed, 99 cell, 6'1", only 200 pounds. Avalanche baked in is awesome. Has tackle supreme, film study. Obviously go tackle supreme. Out of my way, crusher, and flat zone KO. Probably go out of my way, maybe crusher, depending on. I mean, obviously he gets the, you know, gets stuff like Enforcer Supreme there. You know, he will get pick artist. You know, he gets stuff, so he's definitely not a bad strong safety. And with avalanche baked in, that's the bare minimum at this point for a strong safety. And then the last one is Kate Otten, who I just am not seeing unless I, oh, here he is. Tight end, he gets grab and smash, I believe that is. 6'5", by the way, 97 speed. Yeah, grab and smash. And then his abilities tank and route tech for 2. You're not paying 2 for route tech there, so it would be tank. Mid and elite matchup, nightmare and red zone threat. I mean, some decent abilities. Is he the best tight end? No, but he's definitely not the worst card. The limiteds are kind of just sad. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for the... I'm recording this very late, if you can't tell, based on energy levels. But tomorrow's the Theme Team promo, guys. Or today, technically, when you're watching this Theme Team promos out. I'm so excited for that. Yeah. So I got the daily stuff done. We still have... You know, I haven't really done any of the challenges for today, so we'll work on that a little bit in our matchup today. But let's get our daily coin packs done here. Buy 1 pack, that gets our dailies done. We get a 83 Chris Lindstrom. That's not awful. Throw him into 84-85. And that's our second one. All right. Did we cross over to 77? I don't think so. Looks like there's no other daily coin pack, which is just great. So... yeah, we don't. We get close, but we don't cross over. We do need to get our daily strategy and daily coin pack unstuck. But yeah, just to show you, 211 yards, no kickoff returns, a couple sacks, a couple interceptions. I literally only played like the last match that I needed to play for the AKA Iconoclash, as well as the Roster Revolution challenges. That's all I did, and got 211 rushing yards out of that, 4 sacks, 3 INTs. Got the dailies done, which was passing a number of 5 tackles and like 20 passing attempts, I think. And then the AA and HPI was rushing like 200 yards. So really easy, something that wasn't much of a threat. So yeah, this is our last solo battle. We do have to use the theme team though, so I need to back out and grab that. But we have our last solo battle today, so if we win, we spin the playoff wheel, and tomorrow we start fresh with the new promo. I personally can't wait for that. So we obviously have to use the theme team, which is still pretty good, you know? It's definitely something I'm quite happy with. The middle of our line is pretty solid. Paris Johnson Jr. on the outside. Dan Dierdorf is our biggest weakness. There's just, other than the limited Dan Dierdorf, there isn't a better right tackle. You know, there's very few upgrades we can make to this team to improve it. So let's go into solo battles and play the game. Pretty much we're looking for rushing yards, obviously kickoff yards, and, oh, nice easy match today. We're wrapped up nice easy. Try to get sacks or try to get interceptions. Pretty much that's the whole goal of this one. We are here for one thing and one thing only, and that's to complete those objectives as well as win this match. We're getting the kickoff to start. We need 330 kickoff yards, so obviously we're not getting here. We just need to take this thing to the house. Get as many kickoff return yards as possible. Oh, that guy almost blocked me. Alright, so this should be about 90-ish plus... I think at least 90-ish kickoff yards. Now, I didn't fully track it, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Even if that's only 90, that's 90 right off the bat. And, yeah, you know, that's going to be some experience. We'll see how much we actually got after the match. We'll check objectives. So, yeah. But, yeah, we play this. Pretty much we get 1 coin pack for winning this, or just completing the game in general. For playing the game in general, I guess. And then we'll spin the playoff wheel after the match is done, because we'll win. Because obviously it's solo battles against a 78 overall squad. Okay, I have to be careful. That's a sack that brings us to 5 out of 30. I do have to be careful though. Simply because fumbles will happen quite easily with this big of a gap in overall and stats. And okay, that's a tackle for loss, but it's not a sack, so it doesn't really matter. INTs and sacks are all we're looking for on the defensive side of the ball. Oh, that's a sack. Thankfully not in, but perfect. So that moves to 6 out of 30. So yeah, pretty much we want to get as much rushing yards as possible. We'll win this game, spin the playoff wheel, have a nice simple episode, get ready for tomorrow. I literally almost didn't record today's episode. I gotta tell you, it's literally like 3 a.m. in the morning, and I was so excited. I was like, oh man, I can't wait for tomorrow. I got the dailies done earlier, right? And I got the dailies done, and then when I saw the reveals, I was like, oh man, the card art looks sick. I can't wait. And the next thing I know, I was like, oh my god, I'm about to go lay to bed. Right? I was literally about to go lay down and go to bed. And I realized, oh my god, I didn't record an episode. I gotta record an episode. And so I was like, I wanted to get it wrapped up. I wanted, you know, this thing to wrap up and have us start the promo fresh and, you know, everything. So yeah, it's the whole thing. We moved to 306 out of 2,500 rushing yards. I know we're going to have a bunch of ejectors tomorrow. That's why I didn't really work on so much today, because I'm pretty sure we're going to have so much to work on tomorrow that I can't wait. But yeah, can we pick up sacks? So, you know, we need 30 sacks. We're at 6 out of 30 right now, and 12 interceptions. We're at 3 out of 12. I do think this is going to be, because it's a Steelers, going to be a run-first team. So we really need to stop the initial runs and try to force them to throw the ball and either pick it off or sack him before he gets the throw off. We don't want incompletes. We don't want rushes. And no fumble. That is another sack, so we move to 7 out of 30. I mean, if we can hit 2 every single drive, I'm okay with that. You know, I'm not too concerned about it. And there's another sack. We're 8 out of 30 right now. We're averaging 2 sacks per drive. I'm perfectly fine with that, because even if we only have like 4 more defensive drives as like a really minimum estimate, at double that would be 10. We'd be 18 out of 30. We'd almost be done. You know, but sacks are pretty easy to get. Wow, that ref kind of got in the way. Okay, so this would be 96 yards. I mean, a nice simple match. This allows me to talk. That theme team promo, I literally cannot wait. I cannot wait. You're watching this today, that means the theme team promo is out. But I am just so excited for it. I can't wait to see how everything comes out, what rank and overall the Cardinal players are at, if they're actually upgrades, you know. I mean, I heard there was a lot of opportunities from some of the leaks that you could upgrade to 99, even if they're lower, so that seems amazing. So I believe that last one was 96 yards, not 95. So that actually brings us to 402 out of 2,500. So, yeah, pretty good. Now, start a second quarter. Can we average 2 sacks continually? We're just going to have to wait and find out. I do expect them to run most likely every first down. So as long as we don't give up a big play or let the run dominate, they may actually start to run the ball more, which I would not like. Which they do. We tackle them for a loss, so we're not going to get 2 sacks here. INTs are one of those things if we get cool, I really am not thinking about INTs. Oh no, he gained yardage. That's not even a sack. So that was a complete waste of a defensive drive. Complete waste. Didn't even get a sack. Yeah. So that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate, but it is what it is. INTs is tough. It's cool to get INTs, but usually when you get INTs, unless I'm able to turn around and take it backwards, usually we get less than 95 yards, which isn't ideal, but you know, it is what it is. Now, obviously we have timeouts. I'm not going to really take them. Maybe I will. They might get desperate here and throw. Okay, we're going to go to the outside. Oh my god, that was not a good play. Oh, good tackle. Who is that? Was that Matthews? Was that our center? I think that was our center that pancaked him. Fantastic. I cut at such a bad angle, man. This is what I go. Oh, it's almost 4. It's 4 a.m. now. I said I was recording this at 3. It was like 3:50 when I said that. It is 4. It is actually 4. So, dang, man, it is late. I am tired. 497 added 2,500 yards. So, getting close to crossing over the 500 mark. That's not bad. Get a little experience. Probably move to 78 at the end of this match. And yeah.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line.
And what did we get? If I remember correctly, it was like a pack, some tickets and coins, I think.
Back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable.
Unfortunate. Big loss there. I'm gonna hold on to my timeouts to see what happens. Oh, I totally let that up. We're gonna take a timeout here, actually. Man, they're gonna run it here. They're not even gonna attempt to throw here. Yeah, we'll take our second timeout. Get the ball back. We can at least cross over 500 yards in this first half. And yeah. Kind of a bummer. Last 2 defensive drives have been really bad. No sacks, no INTs. You know, that's 100% not what you want to see on a defensive drive. Heap's going to come across, so this should pick up the block ahead. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have the outside. Nice and simple. I mean, this is the type of game where you want to try to go for as much overwhelming objectives as possible. It's a way low overall. You want to go for a maximum amount of rushing yards. So we're at 592 after that. And, you know, if we needed points, this would be a great get a ton of points match. You know, but because we need rushing yards, usually, like, if you need, like, touchdowns or passing yards, that's usually really quick. Because it's quicker to throw the ball than to run it. Especially, you know, if it's a higher difficulty. Oh. Can we get the sack? Can we get the sack? We do. That's 9 out of 30. I'll take a timeout. Force them to at least run one more play. Hopefully they don't take a knee here. Hopefully they run a defensive player and either we get a late pick or just another sack. They might run it. They're kind of bunched out to the left. Still have a tight end on the line, though. Oh, that's a safety and a sack. So we're 10 out of 30 on sacks. And we're going to get this ball back. Wait, is this a kickoff? Does this count as kickoff? Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it's not going to reach. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Okay, obviously we have no timeouts. We are just going to run this and try to get as many yards as possible. We should be able to take this to the house. Yeah, this is only going to be 60 yards. But you know what? It's still 60 extra yards. We get to go to 552. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Hey, did we go to 552? I feel like I think we're at 652. Right, because we crossed 500 last time. Yeah, so 652. Right? Yeah, 652. I know, I maybe have totally just messed this up. I literally had numbers in front of me and I didn't look and I just mysteriously added numbers messed up. Yeah, they're going to take a knee here. We can't stop it. They do get the ball to start the second half, which is fine by me because obviously we can try to go for sacks, INTs. We're well over 600, I'm pretty sure at this point. I think 652 is the accurate count. And I want to say we have 90-something kickoff return yards. 10 sacks, 3 INTs so far. on our objectives, not in this game, obviously. So yeah, are they gonna go a little bit more throw heavy, or are they gonna run? It looks like they're bunched up for a run here. Loading the box. Tackle for a loss, that's exactly what we want to see. Now, they're gonna throw. Yeah. So INT or sack, I'd much prefer INTs, but incomplete. Okay, stops the clock. So they're still going to have to throw here. Okay, 2 back in the back, so that is a sack. That moves us to 11 out of 30. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. And we'll get another 95 yards here on the rush. Because obviously we'll take this back. So kickoff return yards does not include punts, right? Because if it does include punts, I probably should be trying to return these. You know? I don't know if it does. I don't know what... I mean, you would think it would only be things that say kickoff on the thing. Oh, I almost just ran straight into him. Oh, angry runs did not pop. Nothing popped. We just got tackled. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I thought... Go to the outside. We're a lot faster than these guys. I'm amazed. I thought we would be able to break, you know. Yeah. I mean, like I said, super easy game. Super chill. We're gonna dominate. It's just is what it is. That's another 95 yards. So that brings us to 747. Isn't that Boeing? Isn't that what jet is called? The 747? Right? So yeah, good number. Did not know. I am from Washington, so yeah, Boeing. Alright, so we're back on defense. Sacks, INTs. INTs would bring us like a quarter done. Oh, there we go. And this is perfect because, oh no, turn around. Why is he, what? I literally high stepped so he turns around and he didn't. I hate that shit, dude. That's something that pisses me off is when I try to tell them to turn around so I can try to properly gain yardage or lose yardage there. We got a 90, which is nice, but here we're going to get next to nothing on this rush just because there's not enough yards to really get. It sucks, man. Yeah, it was, the guy was going to be pancaked, and all we needed to do was high step, you know, and turn back around. Instead, that did not happen, and instead we go to 778 when we could have had 95 yards out of that. And that's disappointing. That is rather disappointing. We should have been able to Hesse and turn around, you know. So yeah, disappointing, absolutely disappointing. But the 4th INT is nice. Tackle for a loss, so they might start to throw here. Or are they giving up and going pure run now just to try to burn out clock to end the game quicker? No, it's 3rd and 11. They gained nothing there, but they didn't lose anything either. They gotta throw here. Ooh, I don't know. I think I gotta go support the outside over here. Nope, I should have stuck in the middle. That's on me. They got the first. I was so sure the running back was going to go to the outside for a flat to do like a single screen, and that was just not the case. That is not what happened at all. And I completely misread the play and gave up the middle of the park when I should have been there. You know? You know, sometimes the computer, it's sometimes tough to predict what they're going to do in comparison to people. Sometimes people do the same meta junk over and over, man. Oh, and there's a sack. Let's go. We're at 12 out of 30. And they got to throw here. So can we get another pick? Go to 5 out of 12. That'd be nice. Can we get the sack and go to 13? we get the sack. We go to 13 out of 30. It is fourth quarter. Game's pretty much over, guys. But you know what? Nice quick episode is always nice. Punt it. We're going to take this back to 95 yards and get some good yardage off this. And the nice thing is we're also going to cross over into the 800s. So yeah. Okay, if everyone picks up their block, this should just be a walk up the middle. I did one too many jukes. I should have just stuck there, but thankfully it popped off. 2-minute warning will happen here. But yeah, nice, simple. This is our 9th touchdown on the day, and that is 95 sweet yards, bringing us to 873 out of 2,500. Now with 2 minutes left, we obviously have timeouts. We can get the ball back for one more big rushing thing, move into the 900s, depending on what happens with INTs and stuff. So yeah, sacks or INTs, that's what we want most. Now it's fourth quarter. They're going to go into, yeah, a pass-heavy format because the game is, while they're not going to hurry up or try desperately, they are going to still treat this as a, oh, what a sack. That moves to 14 out of 30. Unfortunately, third down, they might run it if they're so desperate or too backed up, so we have to be careful about backing them up too far. Oh, I was hoping he'd throw that. So, yeah, here's the problem, right? They're so backed up at the 1 yard line that, they might throw here. Usually when they get to the 1 yard line, they'll run it. They are throwing. Oh, perfect INT. No, turn around, dude. What are you doing? Well, that's 5 out of 12 on the INTs. We're halfway done with the sacks. That feels nice. However, that's another situation where if he would have just listened to the command I told him, he could have turned around and got more yardage. And this is only going to be 13 yards. Thankfully, we still have all 3 timeouts. Wow, poor ass blocking by everybody. That was actually pathetic blocking. Yeah, the team really letting me down here. Team's really letting me down. So this is only 13 yards. Unfortunately, we moved to 886. We may not cross over 900. We actually probably aren't. Because of 35 seconds left. We had 3 timeouts. But yeah, we're not going to cross over 900. We could have had... I actually will say this. Because of how much yards we lost on the 2 INTs, not going back to 95, I bet you we'd be at nearly 1,000 yards with more time on the clock if they did what I told them to, which was try to cut back and go backwards so we can gain more yards on the run. But yeah, we'd be close to 1,000 yards. Unfortunately, it just doesn't happen. We'll take a timeout. That burns off. We're at 16 out of 30. Yeah, they were what, at 35 seconds, I think? So, minus a couple for the kickoff, so they burned off like 4 or 5 seconds there. We take another timeout. We might actually get this ball back. It's 17 out of 30 right now in sacks. So, yeah. They might throw here. Okay, come on. From his end zone, he'll throw it on 3rd and long. Unfortunate. Why that is a sack and we move to 18 out of 30. This kicker sucks so bad, it's not going to reach the line. See? Which means at most, we're only going to get 60-something yards. We'll cross over into 900, but like I said, if those 2 interceptions go back the way I want them to, we're over 1,000 yards easy. Which sucks, so... Okay. Okay, poor blocking. I'll take my last time out because I kind of have to. And yeah, we'll see where we're actually at. Go to the outside. We have the speed, obviously. Go in. And that's what? 60? I said it was 60 yards, right? I think it's 60. So we should move to 946. Yeah, 60. So we crossed over 900, but we're not over 950. And we left a lot of yardage on the field, unfortunately, with some bad INTs not being returned. Actually, I think on both INTs, they gained yardage in the essence of losing it. So 1 second left. They are probably going to kneel here. Oh, no. We could have a last INT or sack. Oh, big INT. This is a moment for an INT. Let's go. INT, INT, INT. Nope, nothing because he gets the ball out. So last play where we got a bonus little chance for an extra sack or INT, we get nothing. Disappointing performance by the team in essence of the little things. I mean, obviously the team is going to dominate. It's against the computer, against a weak overall team. But you kind of expect them to do a little bit more. So yeah, we get a legendary option pack and it's 2 groupings of tickets that combine to 900. But so we did reach season level 77. So let's back out of here. We have stuff to talk about. So let's talk about it first off. So I thought we were going to 78. We were level 76, so we're at 77. Yeah, so 2 grouping of tickets you see here. And then the legendary option pack. Next level will be 10,000 coins, tickets, and training. That's what, yeah, okay. All right, not bad. All right. So, I was going to check our objectives. Make sure I was accurate on what I was talking about. 947, we actually had 1 more yard than I thought. We got 94 kickoff yards. Like I said, I thought it was 90 plus and then 18 and 5. That isn't bad. Let's open this, let's open this legendary option pack. Why not? We still have stuff to do. Let's do it. 93 boom or bust. Now, I'm not going to open this because there is a promo tomorrow with new limiteds. I'm saving that. We do get 1 coin pack, which I am going to open. I'm hoping they added Pro Ace Fantasy back into the store. They did not. This sucks. Oh, bummer. I guess let's just open a roster revolution pack because there's limiteds, I guess. Not really the be all end all, not the most exciting thing. 89 Christian Jones. All right. Toa Caspananga and aka 87 Albert Words. So just a bunch of fodder. Send back to Cub. We do have to spin the playoff wheel to see what we get. And honestly, you know, it's up to the air what we get. Let's see. 2 that's tough because there isn't any non-promo packs. Okay, hold on. We'll look through and figure out what packs are non-promo packs here. All of these are promos. The Elite Platinums aren't. Is that the only non... The Platinums, everything else is promo related, isn't it? See, because this is all promo stuff. I mean, mystery packs aren't. You know what? No, let's open the 2 platinum packs. Let's wrap it up with 2 platinum packs. Let's do that. I think that sounds good. You know, so maybe we get some big money. An 80. Come on, can we hit big? 80. 80. Are we gonna get all 80s? 80. Wow. 81 Nick Folk. Okay. So from this we get 790,000 coins, and then we will open this Grand Elite Platinum pack as the end. Wrap it up. Call it good. I think that's fair. So let's see. 80. Can we get something big, please? 81. Come on. 80. 80. 82. Can we get something bigger? An 83, 84, 85, an 80, and 80. Wow. I mean, a lot of cards, 133,000 coins, but man, we did not get anything big. But I think that's a perfect place to wrap it up, guys. You're obviously watching this on Thursday when the new promos drop. I'm so excited for it, and I'll see you next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, tag out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link description below. And you can also, like Scott did, make me re-record this.